Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it is your story, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, what we have is the bouquet, and we also have the snake. Okay, so when it comes to love or a love situation, somebody could have felt like the other person didn't do, or the other person did something that they shouldn't have. That somebody, maybe you should not trust this person. This snake can also be negative thoughts, okay, that stem from some sort of trauma you've had in your past, emotional, which are causing a lot of emotional struggles and causing these trust issues, okay? Whatever this is going on between you and another, whether these are your emotional struggles or theirs, understand that when the bouquet appears, it's all going to turn out all right in the end. Okay, so it is. This is shedding a lot of positive energy on this situation of the snake. And so I feel like somebody is heavily burdened. This was our first card out, but I feel like it's a lot of thoughts. It stems from somewhere else because the preacher is here, you see, and the preacher is telling you you have some very strong opinions, beliefs about something. Most likely, the answer or solution to that situation is found in the past. It's asking you to retrace your steps and be open to learning. Okay? Be open to seeing what is behind you. You may feel you could feel like, I followed my heart and this person betrayed me. I can't trust them. Or maybe you feel like it's something that is just too risky. You could be feeling like a fool in the sense that you feel like you've been betrayed. But I feel like not all is as it appears. There was a sudden break because of the burdens you carry. And I feel like this is emotional baggage that is being carried. And this is your energy or it is theirs. You see, we have burdens again here. Look at that. All right. And so you may feel like this person is not reliable. You were expecting, or no, I don't feel like you were betrayed, but you felt that they were going to betray you, or you felt that they did betray you, but it didn't happen. You felt they did something that they shouldn't have, but maybe it's not what it appeared to be. And so the cross is a lot of sadness and problems, suffering, the consequences of our decisions. So you took a leap of faith maybe on this person, and now you feel like they've betrayed you. You may have made a clean cut from this person. Maybe you're trying to walk away from this. Again, see, here we have the Hermit, and we have the Hermit here also. the wisdom that you seek or the solution you seek is in the past. Both these hermits face the past. This card says the solution's in the past. It's all over the reading. And the Wheel of Fortune is waiting for you to learn what you need to learn, or for them to learn what they need to learn. There's something with the moon that somebody is not seeing. There's something here with this card. This is somebody who's not seeing again. It's like they want to escape the reality of their situation. It's like their head, it's like living in a fantasy, not wanting to look at their situation. And they need to take this deeper look. Yeah, they're afraid. They didn't want the ending, but it's like this person has had a lot of bad experiences, and it's like they've accumulated, and because they're still bleeding, or they have some really painful thoughts going through their mind about this ending. And I feel like it's like a storm in a teacup, and the imagination kind of blows it out of proportion, because that's a card of imagination, and so is this. I feel like they're causing themselves a lot of unnecessary anxiety. And so they had a specific a certain expectation of how this was going to end, and in their mind it was going to end in betrayal. Because this is an expected outcome. I feel like they are heavily burdened, and they're unable to lay this burden down. And I don't feel that they will until they actually take a deeper look. Look at what the real issue is. Yeah, see, there you go. They're holding on to a lot of baggage from their past. And that is what is at the root of this. That is what is behind the decisions they've been making. It's that baggage that generates all of those swords. And it feels very real because those swords are all bleeding. The wounds of the past need to be healed, and they need to be released. It feels like because of one's mindset that they are possibly very conflicted about whether or not they can turn the page on this situation. And, get this person back, possibly. I feel like this was the wish. It was to offer this person their cup, okay? And for this person to accept it. In order for that to happen, something needs to go. Something needs to change. But can they do this? It seems to be the question. It's necessary. Because until they do this, until they release what needs to be released, it's like everything's on hold, everything's stopped, and they're suffering. They're missing information. And that's what she's saying, and that's what the mother here is saying. And the thing is, it's information that they have, if they would but look. Stop trying to run from it and run towards it and face it, because the sooner they do that, the sooner they're set free. And yes, indeed, they can have what they desire. You see, they're very afraid to send off a message to deliver something to someone. This is like a delivery. This is about them sending off a message. And so they didn't get their wish in the past. Because maybe they lost confidence in it or weren't confident in it because of something I truly feel like they did probably see something or hear something, but then they blew it out of proportion, is what I think happened. With the imagination here, those deep repressed emotions here from the past, and all of those swords. These swords, the thoughts they were having were causing them pain. But if they would but send this message, they would free themselves and step into this opportunity. The wheel is waiting. It's waiting for them to see what they need to see in order to proceed. And they must learn this. They must see it in order to proceed. There's a message coming. I feel like they are going to do this because of this card specifically. And so you will be hearing from this person. I feel I'm going to say as early as 7 days and as far out as 3 months for this to set itself right again, for them to have this reality check and to send off this message, to realize why they were thinking the thoughts they were thinking, to realize that, maybe I blew this out of proportion. Their solution and their answers are behind them. They have but to look instead of what they've been doing up to now, which is running and avoiding. So we have the bouquet and we have this letter. Whatever they thought this snake was to them, it's not as bad as they thought it was, especially with the bouquet, because the bouquet makes everything better. Okay? And so this with the letter tells me that it's all going to work out in the end. They will see what is needed for the next leg of the journey. They will see. and they will know how to proceed. And they're going to proceed with this letter that they've been very afraid to send off. There will be a meeting, a reunion. Here you go. Up to now, they did not know how to proceed, but there will be clarity. There will be a reunion that will bring you guys back together again. Currently apart. There's the clarity. There's the reunion. It is coming. They didn't know how to proceed back here, but they soon will learn. The wheel is here, so there's a learning curve here for this person. And with the sun, the way ahead, the way forward will be seen. This, and it's interesting because this wheel, although it doesn't move, this one, the sun is above it. So we know that clarity comes, and here it is in the sun right here. Clarity comes that shows them the way forward, the way to this new opportunity, or the way forward that leads to new opportunity. Wow. So, all will be well. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.